Broadcasting from Hollywood, it's the official On Air with Brandon J podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to On Air with Brandon J. I'm Brandon. I'm joined by a special guest today, DJ, recording artist, personality on TMZ. You know him as DJ Change. DJ Change, what is up?
What's happening, baby? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. And you know, it's finally great to get you on the show because I know there's so many things, current events and topics going on in Hollywood. But before we get into, what's going on in Hollywood and current events and stuff like that, pop culture, let's talk about you and your upbringing, because you've been all over the place being an Army brat. And I've never been an Army brat, but I have family members that were Army brats. So can you tell us how you indulged in this wonderful world of music?
So, all right. So I'm an Army brat, and I'm also an only child. So being an Army brat, being an only child, I do have my moments. You know what I'm saying? As people like to say. I've been able to travel the world with my music, and that's why I have such an eclectic sound. So I do open format, and the way I can bring everybody together is simply amazing, because I take what I've learned, what I've experienced from every state, every culture, every style of music, and I put it all in one.
That's amazing. I mean, and music is that universal language. I mean, music is an amazing thing, right? And when
music
you hear a
power,
song,
bro. Music is power. I'm telling you,
it is. I mean, Jelly Roll, a country, hip hop artist, son of a sinner. He just released his new album, and I watched his documentary on Hulu. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Okay.
It's inspirational, man. It shows someone that was at the bottom and has risen now to this huge star, and so many people's lives are being changed and affected and influenced in a great positive way because of his music. So
it's all about the passion. It is what I'm actually that's what I feel from different artists. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, these new school artists, they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? It's new school artists is all about the beat, and it's what they call that mumble rap. So there's no passion, there's no feeling. They're really not saying they don't have any essence. You know what I'm saying? In their music and what they're saying. I love old school. Old school Kanye was my guy. You know,
old school when Jesus
walked.
Oh
yeah, you gotta say old school. You gotta say old school Kanye.
Yes.
I like Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? I love actual
NERD. Back in the day.
Let's go Star Trek, baby. You know what I mean? I love an eclectic sound, a new style, something funky, something brand new, and it's not all about negativity all the time. It's just a smooth, good rhythm.
That's what it's about, man. And when you're DJing, do you mix in a lot of EDM stuff into your sets? Or
Definitely. Well, I'm in St. Pete, Florida right now. So of course.
Okay. So Tampa, shout out to everybody in St. Pete.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. I got a bunch of people out here. The EDM scene is really blowing up, and it's amazing. And the simple fact that I can put EDM with salsa, EDM with bachata, merengue, hip hop, old school, you know what I'm saying? Classic soul, just bring it all together and watch the shock on everybody's face once they hear it. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
That's awesome, man. And so how did you get into the world of, corresponding? Because I started, when I started interviewing people, I was doing a lot of red carpets and a lot of stuff like that. But how did you say, okay, you know what? I want to be a correspondent.
So I started DJing when I was 8. I've been in radio since I was 13. My first radio station was Killeen, Texas, Z92.3 with The Babysitter. Big shout out to him. How it started was July 13th. My birthday is July 14th.
Okay.
My mother went to the bank, and I knew there was a radio station on top of the bank. So she went to the bank, and I was like, hey, Mom, can I go upstairs just to go to the radio station? Went upstairs, talked to the secretary, and I was like, hey, this is my name. This is what I do. I know there's a radio station, and I know the babysitter is here. I just let them know. I'm just saying, what's up? She went back, and the babysitter came out. And I, let them know, look, My birthday's tomorrow. He gave me a tour of the radio station, and he said, if you're serious about it, let me know. I canceled my birthday party, July
Wow.
15th, and spent
You're
the
like, I
entire
gotta
day.
do this. I'm passionate about it.
I spent the entire day at the radio station for my birthday, and he's been like really like the main person, the pinnacle that
Incredible.
helped everything. I met a lot of great DJs, DJ Sirius, CJ the Stickman. They were my two mentors that created the style that I have.
You
now.
know what's crazy is like, and my background is similar, right? So I grew up in Columbia, South Carolina, born and raised,
Nice.
and so some of the first people that I met when I was literally a teenager, right? I'm like 18, and I'm going to the radio station, and there's a night jock on Saturday nights at Hot 103.9 WHXT, and his name was Charlemagne the God.
No way. Are you?
Yes, sir. And so Charlemagne was
from
was
back in the day, like when he started.
Man, it's incredible because he's from South Carolina and the Low Country, like Charleston, Somerville area. And I'm from Columbia. I was born and raised in Columbia and the outskirts and all that stuff. And to see someone like Charlemagne and what Charlemagne has turned into, a New York Times bestselling author, The Breakfast Club, reality, not only radio, but TV star, comedy, all of it. It's just incredible, because these are my peers, and someone that I've known that's been in radio forever and a day, 30 plus years, DJ Prince Ice. I mean, he was responsible for bringing Biggie and Craig Mack to South Carolina years ago.
Correct. All right, so wait, hold on. So we got to get back to Charlemagne. So has Charlemagne always had his wittiness and his donkey of the day back then, or is this new?
I think he's always had it. I think it really evolved and really he cultivated it, right? When he went up to Philly and started doing stuff with Radio 1 and the Wendy Williams experience and all of that. And that's what kind of really Charlemagne's like, well, yo, I can actually do this in a top tier market, not just South Carolina. And, the sky's the limit. And I think that's all of us, right? Being from South Carolina and I give credit to all those personalities. A personal friend of mine, Curtis Wilson, has been on radio forever, the Big DM 101 FM. And he's also a television news anchor multiple. I met him when he was at WLTX, which is the local CBS affiliate there. Now he's at WWOLO, which is the ABC affiliate. And he's also on Patrol on Reels. And it's just incredible to see these people that I personally knew. And they said, you know what, I'm going to get outside of the box and not just be labeled here locally, but be able to do this thing.
Create a niche, create a style, and create something that's unique to the game.
That's it.
What the most. Yeah,
that's it. You got it, man. And so
I think that's the best part, and that's the best part and the hardest part of being an artist. Not, you don't even have to so much be a DJ, just an artist, period. You have to create a unique style, something different. But you have to make sure the people enjoy it. People like it. People want
you got to see those people. I mean, you're in a position, right? Because you're controlling the crowd. So if you're playing garbage music and people aren't dancing, they're not going to go buy drinks. It's kind of a waste of time, right? They're like, who is this clown? Get him off the stage.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up, especially, and I'm not dissing any DJs.
Yeah.
These new DJs, like this new school with these controllers and stuff, I really think that is what's in a way ruining.
What's automated. It takes the talent away. Like I remember being in the clubs, getting music played. I mean, we're talking, years ago, right? We're not going to go to what year it was, but years ago, and playing music, right? And I remember being in the DJ booth and I was like, hey, I want to learn how to scratch because I've just been fascinated with it. And if you can't scratch correctly, you're going to get everybody's attention and they're going like, it's over.
But and I think people forget about the simple fact that before an actual DJ thought about mentoring you or teaching you anything, you had to what? You had to be the roadie. Okay, bring my equipment in, put it on the dolly, learn how to set it up. Okay, now where's my crates? Where's my vinyls?
That's it.
Up the right way.
And then,
all right, go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the steps and the levels that it takes to actually get to being able to touch the turntables.
Man, I remember DJ Change when I was in the club, and this is a true story. I'm in the club, right? And and I'm in the DJ booth, and I'm having fun. I'm vibing out, and all right, being in my hometown, and just the importance of who's behind the turntables, who is that DJ. I mean, I was blessed to see. You know, I hosted the 2-year anniversary of Playhouse on Hollywood Boulevard.
Nice.
I opened up for Lil Jon, and a lot of people don't understand. Lil Jon is one of the most talented DJs out there. Period. I mean, he's up there with the top of the top. I mean, and it's, I think it has a lot to do, DJ Change, because he's a real performer. He knows how to entertain.
Yes, he does. But so my top DJs: DJ Jazzy Jeff, Scratch Bastard, DJ Craze, those guys, like, they actually understand the style, the finesse. 4 Color Zach, the way to manipulate the sound that you're hearing, and you're still dancing.
Oh, shout out to the homie Kid, DJ Kid Capri. I mean, who
DJ Premier? Come on, baby. Yes, sir.
He was on my show. I don't want to get. I may get some text messages that you didn't give your boy a shout out. You know.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the style of music that I love, of DJing, that I was brought up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, the actual DJing, and watching the DJ bring on the vinyl, take off the vinyl, and then like find the actual vinyl that has the marker to bring it back to that part that he needs. Like, that's what I love. You know, I still carry my turntables around to every show.
Well, because you're passionate about it. This is what you love, and that's why your name has built such a demand. And I think, and I always love talking about music because it's my first love. It always will be, and it's just an amazing thing. And I think ultimately, you know, to be able to share that with people in these interviews, because I don't even feel like we're doing an interview. We're just having a conversation. We're just going back in time and having flashbacks, definitely. Right? I'm tripping because I'm like, wait a minute, I remember this and I remember this, and wow, like, you look at where we're at now, and it's just incredible. So thank you for sharing your perspective on what makes a great DJ and your top tier DJs. But let's talk about what's going on in Hollywood, and
let's go.
And this is something that really hits home because I've had the opportunity of being around this individual, and I think he's he's great. And I can't say nothing negative about him or his daughter, Corrine, but Jamie Foxx. And you know, when I got the news on that, DJ Change, it really like shook me. I was like, wait a minute, is this why he's been missing? And this is why he took a hiatus, a leave of absence from
it came out the
Shazam?
Blue. That's what's shocking to me. It just came out of the blue. He was actually in the middle of like recording a movie.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, like, his body shut down. So it's like, what's going on? What's really happening? And that's the part that's actually kind of confusing to me. The part that I don't understand is how they're trying to pin it on a particular person because of a story.
But that's speculation. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, does a specific person have this ability to cause all of these different things? No, these are medically induced side effects from something that's far greater than just you or I or an individual per se.
And what would be the reason? Because the story that Jamie is telling is nothing wrong. Like, I've heard this story years ago, and he's literally expressing like, bro, this is how I got in the game. Like, he's like really just paying homage to the person. Like, yo, this is what I did, and this person helped me out. This is how I got to my success. Right. And we became best friends. So for people trying to pin it on him that he did it, I don't agree with that.
Do you think that they're trying to pin it on this individual per se, right? Because they're in denial of what they think that really has contributed to what's currently happening? Because a lot of people are like, okay, well, Jamie's doing better. Kareem's like, he's playing pickleball, but no media has really seen this. So like, it's like, what do we believe? What don't we believe? It's kind of a toss up.
I mean, but Jamie's been down for a while. You know, and so obviously it's not COVID, it's not the flu. You know what I'm saying? It really is something serious.
Yes.
The main thing I'm actually concerned about is how will he bounce back? I don't know if everybody remembers many moons ago, this happened to Vandross.
Yes, Luther.
He came out of his coma and he was good, but then he had a stroke and then he was paralyzed on, I think, the left or the right side of his body. And 2 weeks later, he was gone.
Yeah.
Saying, so it's like, what is the recovery? I'm hoping the best for him, but what is the aftermath that will happen?
I think he's a strong dude, and I never want to say people throw in the towel. I think he has a great chance, but I think it's about his peers. I think it's about the family, his support team, that's encouraging him, that's motivating him. And all we can do, man, is just say a prayer and just keep, not just one prayer, but keep him prayed up until he gets better.
We got to call TD Jakes. Like we need all,
where you at, TD Jakes?
Touhey, come on, baby. Yeah.
PT, Pastor Touhey, Devon Franklin, Joel Osteen, where you guys at?
Yeah, we need all of them, bro. We need all
Jamie needs you, man. Yeah, man. It's sad. And there's a lot of other controversy. I know you got some stuff you want to talk about that you guys have been talking about on TMZ. So DJ Change, you got the floor right now. Let's go.
Oh my goodness, you put me on the spot. I do remember this new thing, this new wave that's coming out. We spoke about it earlier. The the AI. What do you think about that?
Oh man, AI. You know what's wild about AI? I have seen mixed reviews because I'm paying attention to it on the music side, right? Because I'm a songwriter. So like if I'm writing songs and now AI is doing that for you. It's infringing upon copyright. It's so messy because it's basically doing away with certain jobs. I mean, you've got apps out there that are taking voices of like Ariana Grande and Rihanna and Drake and putting out these songs, and it's like, yo, it sounds identical to them. It's scary.
And it honestly, and the main thing I'm actually concerned about is if they can do that with music, what else can they do? So,
well, I saw somebody post something on Twitter the other day, okay, and it was related to the writer's strike, and that's something that Hollywood can't. I mean, they're marching, they're protesting, and this happens every few years because people want more money, and I believe that these individuals deserve more money, whether it's the Directors Guild or the Writers Guild or the actors, the actresses, anybody that's in the business. But it's alleviating jobs. It's taking jobs away from people. And so I think that we're going to be forced, DJ Change, in the next few go-arounds where we're going to have to really adapt to integrating AI into what we're doing, or we're going to get left behind.
But how about this? So you have AI, and then you have robots.
Man, is this our robot? Where's Will Smith when you need him?
And that's the craziest thing about it, because AI and robots have not communicated together just yet.
I know.
The robots
and the drones, like you got drones. The police department in San Francisco, not too far from Los Angeles, is using drones now. So like, is this RoboCop? Like if I get pulled over,
RoboCop, yes.
Is RoboCop going to get out? It's going to drop from the air.
And that's the thing about there's no like. I mean, it sucks what's actually going on with the police force, but like, there's no empathy, there's no compassion with the robot. Whatever the mission is, they execute the mission, and it's done. You can't convince them. You get a speeding ticket. Hey, look, this is what was going on. My wife is pregnant. I'm trying to get to speeding ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Oh wait, you know what? She has a warrant too. Her and the baby.
I had COVID. That's why I was speeding. I was not in my right mind.
Like there's no chance.
Right.
I think that's like social media, AI, and robots. They're taking out the communication, the interaction with humans that we used to have. I remember growing up, it was, no, you've been in a house too long, go outside. You know what I'm saying?
I was outside till the street light came on every day.
No, you better be back in the house before that street light come on.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I was outside until the street light came on, right? Because it's like, be back in the house. Because nothing happens good when the street light comes on. I'm like,
that's what they say. Now it's hard to even get people to go outside.
I know.
And I'm just worried. You know what I'm saying?
The disconnect is there. It's not like it used to be. I got a question for you. DJ Change, what advice do you have out there for those people that are pursuing, and since you're a DJ and your personality, let's just say pursuing a career in the entertainment industry?
My best advice is make sure this is what you want. Don't go for the glitz and glamour. I tell everybody all the time, my life is freight elevators and back smelly hallways. You know what I'm saying? To get to the gig, because that's what it really is. It's logging your equipment around. It's going through the back doors to get to the venue. Like taking care of your equipment, getting from A to B, ruining relationships. All my relationships, they just don't last because I'm passionate about what I do. They don't get the simple fact, like every day I'm practicing, I'm figuring out new artists, looking
It's
up
a grind.
It's a constant grind, and it doesn't stop.
No.
You know, and look here, baby, I'm sorry we can't go to the movie right now, but I got to learn this new song and figure out how to blend it in with this artist. And if they don't get it, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. So if this is what people think they want, make sure you're serious about it and, you know, go for it.
When can we tune into TMZ to watch you and your segment?
Actually, what's today? Tuesday. So this Thursday, actually, I'll be on
Thursday. What time?
Yeah, Thursday. About 2:00.
All right, 2:00. Make sure you tune into TMZ to see Mr. DJ Change in action. DJ Change, where can we follow you on all social media?
All social media is DJ Change, DJCHANG3.
And you see it right underneath where we're speaking right here in the lower thirds. DJ Change, I appreciate you, man. It's been great having you on the show. And we definitely got to connect and invite me out to a show when you're DJing in the city next.
Look here. You come to Tampa, you come to Florida, bro, I got you.
I got you, man. DJ Change right here on air with Brandon J. I'm Brandon. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Thank you for tuning in to On Air with Brandon J. Follow on Instagram at I am Brandon J.